Hello folks, and welcome back to Blueprints on day 32, and hopefully I will stop making stupid mistakes. It's 2 episodes back to back with me making silly mistakes now. I am not happy with this. With myself. Let's go get the external room first. We started off with 2 keys. And we know there's at least 2 blue safe chests in the reservoir I want to open. Shelter, shrine. We already got a shrine. So shelter will stop me from getting crap in the bloody getting wrecked by the bloody whatchamacallit. Parlor room again. Once bitten, twice shy and all stuff. Let's do this. Because we have the shelter, I'm going to go straight into the lab. We have the shelter, so I go straight into the lab. Okay. Give me an experiment. Hopefully an experiment I can make use of it. Whenever I draft a shop room, I gain a star. Whenever the next time, 3 times I open a locked trunk, add a small chest to the entrance hall. Interesting. Each time I find some trash while digging, gain a star. This means that if I open 3 locked trunks, I'll get a trunk in the chest. I'll get a. If I open 3 locked trunks, there'll be a trunk in the entrance hall. Sorry, the next 3. If I open, yes. So if every 3 times I open a lock, every time I open a locked trunk, they'll add it over there. Okay, right. Alternatively, the next 3 times I open a locked trunk, gain a star, and expand our stars fast and furious. I wonder if there's a limit to how many stars you can have. Alternatively, each time I find some trash while digging, gain a star. I have control over this. And I can get control over that. I don't want to be losing steps crazy. Okay. We have ourselves a laboratory experiment. Let's see again. Chess room. We got a puzzle out of the clock tower last time as well. The what's it called? Something like Swan South, West Wind, Sand carries, Moon, Rogue Moon North, East Crow, Dog follows. Immediate funeral parlor. I'm not going to open it. Got no items to even code check. I don't believe we have anything in the code check either. Do the parlor now? Sod it. Wildberry. Trophy room, which is a bunch of gems. So we got a bunch of gems. There's a huge find of gems. Lovely. Yeah, so unlock the 8 realm sigils. So that's going to be something we have to do, I assume. Chapel, fine. Just you have bishop. Gets us the corner room. Conservatory gives us rook. We can adjust some rarity. So I'm gonna make the maze chamber super duper rare. Maze chamber, make it incredibly rare, because to hell with the maze chamber, it's a horrible room. Gymnasium, make that rare as well. Dining room, standard, it's fine. there anything to pick up in the room? You see that? Yeah, so her ladyship's chamber is only in the west wing and only from south-facing doors. We have to come at it from above. So I'm not even going to open that door. I'm not even going to open that door. I'm going to go straight across. I get to pick a shop. Because that triggers the chest to the entrance hall, at least. Pick an aquarium and the gift shop. I've got cash now. Power is needed to the laundry room as well, so we'll see about that in a bit. Right. Experiment successful. Yes. Okay. We could buy the lunchbox, which is whenever we reach rank 5 with the lunchbox, gain half your dinner steps. Sure. We'll purchase the gift shop. A permanent addition to the dining room. Right. I didn't actually read that part of it. Sure, whatever. Open the door back here. Bedroom closet. Hallway. Hallway. Boudoir, reading nook, reading hood. Conservatory is already rook, so for that reason we don't necessarily want that. Boudoir could be something. Breaker box be a dead end for no reason, really. We'd turn on the garage, turn on the gymnasium's banned as well, so that does nothing. Reading nook gives me the key, however. I don't want the library, however. The library would immediately blank it, would close us off there, and I have no books to get from the library at the moment. So even if I got a library, I would not be able to find the bookshop from the library, and I haven't got money from the bookshop either, so that's all irrelevant. So do you just pick a wild berry and hope for the best? Servants' quarters. Okay. A key, sure. Not huge, but whatever, it's a key. There are 12 major keys. Could be a lie. Partly. I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say less partly. We read this already. I already read this. I've already known this final level will give me perfect. With passing, I sincerely hope your post was going. Ignoring what I imagine your position might be after reading this, I intend to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as a subject and victim to my many whims. Games and riddles, so rest assured, like if you will not be put to prove yourself worthy of this matter. Your house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as a house manager of your house, but I used the humor such would be. Okay. Mr. Ruota, who is a name I have not seen before. Okay. Mrs. Babbage has told me that you will be overseeing network maintenance over the next few weeks while I will be gone. I apologize in advance for the extra workload. I believe I will be back in Reddington by the middle of February, but even that is not a certainty. Either way, I do not anticipate there will be any major issues while I am gone, as the difficulty we were having last month with the terminal connections seems to be resolved. If there's an emergency and you find yourself having to enter the central server site, I have set you up with a temporary admin key to allow you access to the network administrative controls. Admin key, the first 4 letters of your last name, followed by the first initial. The first 4 letters of your last name, followed by first initial. Okay, so do I know... I have not seen a rota. So there's a rota somewhere. Rota. And is network engineer, maybe. Temporary admin key and allowing access to network administration controls. Admin key is first. What, they have other stuff about the admin key somewhere. I've written something else about the admin key because it was about what's his face. It's about what's his face. Admin key Reva D. Because it's Danny Reva D was it was Danny Ravane. REVA capital D. Okay, so Reva D. So your admin key is the first letters of your name. So it's RUOT capital first name. I haven't actually been to test that damn admin key, have I? Okay, so we have yours. Mr. Ruota. This is in Hartley's bedroom. Do I know what Hartley's name is? Is it Hartley Rota? Is it RUOTH? Damn, okay. This is in Hartley's bedroom. It's a letter to Hartley, so this could be RUUTH. Okay. I haven't actually checked the damn admin keys yet, so that's something to do today. We get the opportunity. Anyway, we've unlocked the back to the gift shop. Bloody, of course I haven't got a door to the left. Very annoyed. Very annoyed. Fine, give me another fucking gem. Attic. Attic is bishop, but it gives us magnetic thingy bob. Collector's book. Sledgehammer. That's something. Secret garden key. Magnifying glass. Another key. Shovel. And a compass. We have a chapel. Or workshop, because we can use the magnifying glass and the metal detector to make the light. Okay. We need a workshop as well. So we're going to go back to the chapel. I can actually swing past... Foundation, the stuff to dig up at the foundation. There's nothing over there. Okay. A coin, hurrah. Another coin, hurrah. Some pebbles. It would have been one junk thing on the junk thing. But yes. I need to get a workshop. Library. Bedroom. Because the library doesn't do much for me. We haven't got a book. We've seen all the books we can take out, so we need to have a bookshop. I can't afford anything for the bookshop at the moment. We got bedroom means we also have the pawn. So we have a attic, which is bishop. Chapel's bishop as well. We have a conservatory, which is a rook. We haven't got a knight yet, and king and queen, obviously, but that's kind of the priority I'm going to at the moment. Hallway, reading nook, corridor. Potentially always drafts the library as well, but that also gives me an extra key. Spare bedroom. I don't need the library. Pantry has to be, because I can't if I have a dead end here. I can't have a dead end. Like, dead end would be the end of the game, so... A passageway would be ideal, actually. So we'll do passageway, because it's going to spread us out loads. Special keys, secret guard keys, anything there. Use, regular key. The pool adds locker, sauna pump, and pump room. And the locker room spreads keys across the house, so that's something we can use. Although technically we're still in sheltered mode, so we could get the archives and not have a penalty for it. Oh, tempting. Very tempting, actually. The locker room. If we draft locker room, it means we'll have the car keys. So garage, we can make stuff for the garage as well. Boiler room, sauna. Sauna gives us extra movement tomorrow. I'll take sauna. Okay. Kitchen, laboratory. Laboratory, because it's pointing down. That's the only reason, because it's pointing down. Randolph M. Do I check everyone's? Do I check everybody out? R-A-N-D-M? We'll check out the names of people I know. Okay. Drawing room gives us... We can go left off that. Mechanarium gives us only mechanical, because I've only got one mechanical room so far. Have I drafted the mechanarium? I might not have done that, so we might do that just for figuring out what it does. Just for what it does. Just checking. Mechanarium. This is the only time I've drafted it. Can reveal up to 8 different doors depending on the parameters at the time of creation. Okay. But 8 different doors means interesting things. That would be a dead-end-ish room. Library could go up there. Commissary would go up there as well. It means we've drafted 2 shops already, so there's 2 things there we can use. We can get more keys. A key or a set of gems. I can do a key and a gem. For now, nothing. Funeral parlor, guest room, storeroom. Well, I can't re-roll anything, so storeroom it'll have to be. Like there's an extra key, an extra gem, and some money. Good. Good. So I'll actually grab a set of gems and a key. The banana. Right, so now we go back to passageway. Boiler room. And I will actually turn it on this time. Remember to turn it on before I open doors. Which means first Flip that switch. Send it that way. Click that. Right. The clock tower. The dark room needs the clock tower. Clock tower gives us immediately 2 new keys. Tomorrow. That's fine. That's a good addition. And we can find out there's possibly stuff on the top floor as well. So let's do that. Yeah, there definitely is because we're getting beeps. And its beeps are changing as we're going around, so it is range-based. The battery pack, so we could get the power hammer as well. Because sledgehammer, broken lever, battery pack is power hammer, right? And then metal detector, okay, so we definitely want a workshop. We want a workshop so badly I can taste it. I need a workshop. This game is going to be so... There's also a coin down there, I can see it. Okay. Now, do I send the power up? Yes, I do. Also go down, I've got shovel. Shovel, shovel, shovel. Not even rubbish, Jesus. A coin. Squirt of lemon. Sorry. Right, boiler room. Archives still blocked by that. So archives, again, not a bad call, and it spreads everything across the house. Security would be nice as well, but archives works well here. It opens everything. And it's sheltered, so we don't actually get the penalty for archives. Unfortunately, there's not anything in here, annoyingly, but fine. Laundry room under power. So finally we get to see what the laundry room does under power. Lovely. That's good. Another dead-end room, but... Specialty services. Shoe shine. Sops movement. Will exchange all of your movement with all of your gems. So to get 32 gems for 6 movement. Ouch. Star treatment. This service will exchange all your remaining coins with your allowance permanently. And die cleaning. Exchange all of your coins, all of your dice with all of your... Okay, hang on. My allowance is 15 and my stars are 21. So I would go stars to 15, but allowance to 21. That's hugely interesting. Not now, but like if we keep getting our stars up and up and up and up and up and up, that gets better and better. Because you can raise your stars. Raising allowance is limited, I assume. That's good to know. That's very good to know what that does. That is also hilarious. Spin cycle exchanges all our coins with all our that. Wash and dry, all our gems with all that, and fluff and fold. Coins and that's fine. But that's good to know. That's good to know. That's powerful. That is powerful. We need to have a bunch of that, but that is powerful. Even now it would be useful, I think. That's closed off, unfortunately. The weight room is also disabled at the moment, so also damn useful. Although we have yet to have a knight. But we haven't got a office or a king either, so it's not a huge issue. Also, we can press that to get the... there's a possibility we managed to open up the... There's a possibility we can get into 46 today. We've opened that door. Oh. Bugger it! Is my answer to that question? Bugger it. I need security and a breaker box or a key card. Because that's all locked off to me. And my god, does that piss me off. Oh, don't you dare, game. Don't you dare, game. Office would be king. And give us a lot of money as well in the process. Which would be personally useful, actually. Okay, good. Right. Checking that it's run payroll. Fine. Right. We've just spent a bunch of gold around the place. Well, crap. I'm gonna get a kitchen, because it's gonna be... I'll tell you why I'm getting a kitchen. Because it means we've added 3 things at the bottom there, and there's a chance, however small... For every green room in the house, how many green rooms do I have in the house? I've got 1 green room in the house. So that would be... +5 for every green room in the house. I've only got 1 green room, so that's only gonna be that. I can get 3 bananas for 9. Three bananas for 9, okay. Oh, yeah, they're costing me 1 each? Okay, never mind. I'll max out. I'll send... Okay, we bought them, that's fine. Okay, because we got that, so we can go office, pool... No, it has to be office, pasture... Okay, so bam, 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 bam. Bam. Bam, bam, yes, okay. So, office, as we go past things, we'll start picking up the coins as well, because they've been spreading money around the place. So as we go places, we'll collect money, as and when we find it. The fact that after all that, I didn't get a bloody workshop, I'm hoping I can find in those... I'm very much hoping I can find in the... Don't go in there, don't go in there. I can find a key card. Because if I find a key card, I want a workshop. More than anything else right now, I want a workshop. Because I've got 2 things I can do with the workshop. Please. We got money. We got keys. What does that mean for us in the long run? Sledgehammer's doing nothing for us. Every door out of the weight room is locked with a key card lock. 13. Well, I'm gonna have to go move back. I'm gonna have to go there and back in. So, because we're actually so close to the office, we haven't got study. And we haven't actually got night because we haven't got security or observatory. Okay, so the hell with the king and queen puzzle. But I've got access to Blackbridge Grotto and at least 2 potential admin keys to try out here. So if I'm going to walk up to this foundation and go down to the basement, sure, whatever. But I've got this to do first. Also, I kind of want to have a look around the house and see how much extra we have. So Blackbridge entrance. Admin key. It has been deactivated. Makes sense. R-U-O-T-H. Okay. But they are correct, because if I did this... Not found. Okay, right. Randolph Moore. So Moore Randolph. So sorry. Moore Randolph. Welcome to Brackbridge. Oh, oh yeah, baby. Network settings. External timeout settings. The timeout setting controls how long a computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server. The default unit requires a new connection each time the super... No, okay, 1 month. Manual settings. All the mailboxes are currently on. Check connection offsite. Okay, but all the rooms have access to the offsite mailbox. Use the database. Key expired, key expired. Groundskeeper former. Okay, woo. Let me Control Shift. Okay, so let's start saving some of this. Right. So groundskeeper Danny Ravane expired. Last login, blah 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 blah. Most drafted room greenhouse. Makes sense. Terminated March 19 for suspicion of blackmail and not watering the plants. ROUTH. Temporary administrator. Partly. Baron's valet for 20 years. Substituting for Mr. Moore until we can find some listeners for him. So grab that as well. Most grafted room was service quarters. That's where you slept. Babbage A. Anne Babbage. Personnel manager, house manager. Also all personnel notes. Cool. Tom K. Assistant lab technician. Oh, Catherine Thompson, whatever her name was. Recent transfer from Cinca, former executive assistant to Sinclair, trusted with full admin privileges. Okay. And Randolph Moore. Lead lab technician for Cinca, led up Blackbridge Network. Okay, cool. Okay, nothing really special there. That's good to know. That's probably just fluff. And 3 other admin logs. The last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms of the estate, we chose to install the server outside of the house to maintain connection stability at all times. A small cavern off to the eastern drive was selected to the server site. That's where we are now. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe and will now begin testing remote access capabilities between them. We've also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project given the legend from which the term derives, though very fitting considering we chose an actual cave to house the frame. I can only hope that our servers do not suffer that same fate that befell those in the story. We did the story a couple of episodes ago. Regular maintenance report, a fixed connection error that was occurring between the office and the security terminal. We have also added electronic mail capabilities to each terminal that can be accessed via the network. Recording capabilities of all cameras on the estate have been disabled. Additionally, existing video playback functionality on the security terminal has been removed. Deleted log, deleted log. Hang on, just double check. It's all been R more, right? Right. A lot of deleted logs. As requested, a new admin key was created, though typically the name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. New admin key was created, though typical requested name doesn't quite fit with our... So there's an extra admin key? The request doesn't fit... So there's an admin key that doesn't fit our typical length. Effectively, all electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and all the terminals can be archived and can only be... All other terminal inboxes have been archived and can only be restored via admin control. So they have different email inboxes. I need to check the inboxes for the laboratory, the office, the laboratory, the shelter, and the security. Okay. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbridge has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Temporary access to the mainframe has been restored to routine maintenance. Updated access. To the following account types: admin access, full access to all features; personal access, access to user database; archive access, full access plus access to archived admin logs and deleted database entries. So whatever code we have needs to have the archive access. RTA is down while we work on a solution to reported terminal connection failures. RTA is working again. Remote terminal something something. Terminal connections tested and confirmed functional. To make future testing easier, added ability to access offline terminals through the RTA when Blackbridge is open. Per request, one temporary admin key has been added to the network. RTH, admin key deactivated RTH. New admin has been added to the team. Tom K. Added a new data management control to the database. Changes the guard. In preparation for Simon's arrival, inbound and outbound messages as well as offsite connections to the outside of the estate have been disabled per the instructions left by the Baron himself. But there's a code we don't know that doesn't fit into anything else. Changing the guard. In preparation for Simon's arrival, inbound... Where is it? As requested, is the new admin key created, although the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. So it's not surname, capital front letter. More H, more H, what's there? So I'm assuming that name has access to the archive access. Data files. Import trophy data. Utilizing the Blackbridge system, you can import trophy data from other save files to the current save file. This is a convenient way to collect trophies in one file that might be impossible to collect in a single profile. Fair enough. Whatever. Sure. Makes sense. Because surely I can no longer get the save that says achieve room 46 in one day because it's been several days. Okay. Fine. So there's a database thing that we don't have access to. What's our name? Simon. Our name is not Simon Sinclair. Our name is something else. I forgot what our name is. It's Simon something Jones. No, okay, we're not one, obviously. There's a name we don't know. So I was also looking for the microchips and stuff that goes in there, but there's an admin key we don't know. Doesn't fit typical. Hang on. Let me just check something real fast. That's not setting for one. That's fine. That's all on as well, that's okay. User database. Oops, hang on, sorry. MRTKBA RHRD. That feels like, 3 additional delisted admin keys. I'm assuming... What are his names I know? I know... Hang on, let's find out. I doubt it's going to work, but what the previous groundskeeper's name was. Was it... I found... Was it Snod? Don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Right now, we did that. That was good. We found some stuff out there. There's an admin key we don't know that doesn't fit the theme. There's an admin key we don't know about that doesn't fit the theme. Foundation to open the keys in the basement. Yes. Walk around, earn money for the gift shop, potentially. We'll do what we can, right? Huge find in the servants' quarters, though. Holy crap. Any money in here? No. So what else could we buy if we had a little bit more money? 40 for swim trunks. Okay, so stuff is expensive. I mean... 40 for swim trunks is expensive, so I'm going to go Mount Holly Tea. Just going to do that. Because I can. And... the Mechanarium hasn't developed new doors, because that doesn't work as his on point of creation. So we can go to the Foundation now. And get those chests, I guess. Yeah. So, like, oh my god! That's fine. Right, so there's a computer in the laboratory. There's a computer in the office. The office wouldn't... yeah, so there's a... if I got movement spare, we'll go to the laboratory and check the emails there. But right now I've got 7 keys to spend down here. And switch back to key mode. Right. We're going to open at least 2 of the blue ones in the water. So blue one in the water. Green memos in blue boxes are true. Only one blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement, so that could be true. Green memos in blue boxes are true. That was blue. Hang on, so that was a blue in there. This is red, so guaranteed lie. There's a blue over there, so I guess blue boxes are still the flavor of the month right now, provided, depending what's in this box. Red. The box containing allowance relevant, we've got allowance tokens already. It was in... like this one, wasn't it? Yes, and that was marked with the sun. Okay, so there's only one true... only one blue box in the water considering with a true statement. We've opened the blue boxes in the water. Those are red, but this is blue. Green memos in blue boxes. That is true. So if we open blue boxes, so check blue boxes for green memos. The sanctum key's in a black box. Guaranteed. Okay. I'm going to open that one as well, because it's blue. The box containing allowance tokens, yes, fine. But, okay, so black box is the sanctum key. There is a black box here. There's a black box here. There's a black box there. There's a black box there. Okay. So there are 3 keys and 4 black boxes. We're here. More than 2 boxes contain prizes. Only 2 boxes contain prizes. The allowance... okay, the sanctum key and the allowance are the only prizes here. The sanctum key is... okay, no, that's a lie. So it's between the black boxes now. There's the black box here and the black box here. This one's got a moon on it. That one's got the wind on it. Other than that, we know nothing about the black boxes, only that's fine, so... Well, if we don't get it now, we'll get it next time we got a key, I assume. This box contains a sanctum key. We found a sanctum key. Upload locks one of 8 doors. One of 8 doors. Okay. And probably means nothing because the doors up there are all locked by cards, so I can't use them on those locks. Which we've got 18 movement. Let me think about this. I guess next time I'll have to come down here just to grab that. I'm assuming we don't start with the sanctum key, so I'll have to come down here to pick up the sanctum key. We've seen the number 8 before. Where have we seen the number 8? Where was the number 8 before? Not this one. So, Trophy 8, solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. And the sanctum key is opens one of 8 doors. Room 8 on rank 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I want to get to places with computers. Which is left. Okay, so we want to go. So I've got 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. The bedroom's free, thank God. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Into it and out of it is free. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wait. Okay. I'm having thoughts. I'm having thoughts about things. Okay. Up here first. Get in here. Can't afford that. I can afford a chef's salad though. It gives me 5 movement. Not much, but it's something. Alright, office. Back in here. Let's check. The thing I want to check, right? The thing I want to check. First of all, let's check the email here. But I can also remote access, log into the shelter room from here. So check the email. Fuse box repair. Set. There might be stuff. Yeah, that stuff might be part of the stuff elsewhere. Okay, cool. Remote terminal access. Give me access to the shelter terminal. Radiation check. We just triggered the lab experiment 4 times. Has that caused enough to unlock all the doors in the house? No! 12 was enough to unlock all the doors. No! Maybe was it 1 more experiment proc would have done it? Okay, which is good to know. It's good. 4 experiment procs. And I can potentially unlock all the doors. Damn. Very annoying. Okay, I can also from here, hang on. Log into network. I don't even, I was like, I'll need to go to all the other ones. No, I don't. I just can just do this from here. Swan, song, log into this, log in, remote terminal access, view active terminals, shelter. Come on. Log into network from the shelter. From the shelter, electronic email. Oh, that no, there's not. Hang on, okay, so is it always the same? Let's go to the lab. Let's go to the lab. That'll be the way to tell, right? Swim trunks, unfortunately, aren't here because I didn't buy them because they're expensive. So lab is over here, right? So, is the email from here exactly the same? I'm so sad. It was just shy. So we need... We need to have 5. I guess 1. So is the email thing rubbish then? Is there no issue with the emails then? Electronic email? Oh wait. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. So you can't remote lock in and then go to, okay, we need to go to different ones. Okay, freezer access. Randolph, as I know you've been conducting temperature-related experiments this past week, I've tried my best to avoid accessing my frozen stock during your normal working hours. However, on Friday I was making my way back to my famous black truffle pizza and I had to visit the freezer for you. Hope I didn't mess anything up. Chef de camp. Chef, please don't worry too much about freezer access. The experiments we're doing aren't very sensitive and they already accounted for normal variations due to expected use and staff traffic. However, surprisingly, we did see a major temperature rise on Friday, which I believe may be related not to your freezer visit, but to the use of the furnace in close proximity. In future, you should try to draft a bit further away as the temperature rise from drafting that room has a major effect on temperature in the house and even more so in rooms close proximity to it. Okay. So we want to draft the furnace close to the freezer to unfreeze it. That's why it unfroze us. Precautions. Baron Sinclair, as we discussed in our meeting earlier this week, we will be seeding off to the Blackbridge server this week, as well as archiving all electronic email boxes and locking access. I'm not sure just how tech-savvy we expect the Red Guard to be, but there's more than enough data in our servers that these extra precautions are, in my opinion, the very minimum measures that we should be considering the likelihood of investigation next month. Okay. Lock it down. Lock it all down. Okay. That's something. Data transfers? Not available. Fine. Okay, but that's... Staff services, punch in and out. That's fine, whatever. Special orders? Special order to the commissary. Sure. Whatever. I'm hoping for key card, but I guess setting the key card is a bit weird. Okay, so 8. We can't get out with 8. I was wondering if we can get out to the shelter with 8. So I want to check the shelter. I need to check the shelter's email. I need to check security's email. And unfortunately, we can't check shelter's email because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we're done. Yeah, that's it. Even counting the bedrooms, free points. That's not happening. We bought everything we can out of the kitchen. There's no conference room, but the money that the office spent was minimal at best. Okay, but good thing. I'm really sad that we didn't get the workshop here. The workshop, we could have taken the magnifying glass and the metal detector and gone to the chapel and solved whatever problem that is. And we had the broken lever, the battery pack, and the sledgehammer to take into the foundation to break that door open, whatever that was. There's a wall in the foundation that needs to get bashed open, which given where it is, might be a way to the outside. Which is even another way to get into this side of the... Because the foundation gets us to the north side of the reservoir. I think that the bashing that wall can get us to the south side of the reservoir. From within the foundation. Which gives us access to the entire left side of that system. I'm using my fingers to make pictures in the air. No, so we're gonna run out of, we don't have the movement to get out, so what? Besides that, in theory, we don't need to go into the foundation anymore for purposes of the reservoir chests. However, we might have to do that to get the sanctum key. We could use that for what purpose? What does that give us? Movement for gems. We get what? 3 gems and 9 movement. That literally is nothing for us. That does not give us a damn thing. The weight room again. Annoyingly all bypassed and locked. Welp. Okay. Make note of things that we have discovered today. New admin key needed. We don't know what it's for. Check. Insecurity. And shelter. We're gonna get raided by the red guard. Considering the red colors of the red color fin areas and everything like that, the red guard is like the Gestapo or something. So they're gonna get raided by the Gestapo, so we locked everything down. Okay. Respectable shopping center. Yes. For future reference, the powered laundry room is very helpful. The clock tower puzzle, I need to figure that out. Clock tower puzzle, question mark? And again, chess puzzle, re-put that down on the list, chess puzzle still. And get back to room 46, at least once. And sanctum key. Something sanctum key. Key, brackets, 8, room, rank, 8, question mark? I'm hoping the emails we get access to in security and shelter maybe give us hints to the admin key. Because that's what linked into that. And I don't think I'd be able to get that admin key unless I did that step first. So there's probably a link that goes to that. Anyway, folks, that has been this day 32 of this. After like 2 episodes of complete rubbish, I'm glad that we got a good day again. I'm very glad we got a good day again. Anyway, folks, I'll catch you all next time. See you then. Bye-bye.